What is up, guys? My name, of course, is Carlo, and welcome yet to another video. And yes, I'm back from my trip, and as you probably saw in the vlogs, it was quite an eventful trip. I never got the business done that I wanted to get done, but still had a pretty good time apart from the crap hotel. But yeah, all that's in hand and that's being dealt with as we speak. So I just wanted to come to you with a couple of updates of what's been going on since you last saw me proper here in my studio. I've had a couple of mishaps and I've had some obviously good things happen. As you could probably see in the corner, my desk setup has changed a little bit monitor wise. I used to have a 27-inch ultra wide monitor here, and now that's gone. I had a bit of a mishap. As you know, my family lived down below, in the house down below. My nephew had a problem with his sound card. I went down to fix his sound card, leant on his desk, his top part of the desk collapsed, monitors went flying, smashed. The rest is history. So basically I just gave him my 27-inch ultra wide. But yeah, this setup is a bit, these monitors, they're okay, they're doing the job, and I'm quite happy with them. The two monitors I've got here, I'm able to still do what I need to do production wise, but I have got some big plans for monitor upgrades. The plan is to get two 42-inch 4K displays, TVs, which I have worked on 4K TVs before to do production, and they work a charm. So I want a 42 and a 42 on here, so I've got some massive real estate to sort of play around with. So that'll be coming hopefully soon. I want to get one first to test it out, see how I go with it. I know I'll be fine because like I've said, I've worked with 4K TVs before and they do work great. They're HDMI. So yeah, that's that business out of the way. So yesterday's video, I don't know if you saw it, was a little preview of a track that I've been working on for my short film. That's the end credit tracks, or the end credit track, shall I say. Yes, you're probably saying, Carlo, why are you working on the soundtrack when you've not even shot the film yet? I'm just getting ideas for it, floating around my brain box, and I did want to get a sort of scratch audio to sort of play around with, so I can get some more general ideas of how I want the audio or soundtrack, shall I say, to sound, if that makes sense. So yeah, this track here, I collaborated with a very good friend of mine, Rick Wayne, very talented musician, and a master in Cubase. Cubase is what I use to do all my scoring. I'm quite new to Cubase. I've been using it for about a year, but I'm sort of not 100% on it. There's still a lot I need to learn about it. It made me laugh yesterday because he's saying I don't use the, what's it called? I'm still trying to get used to the terminology. The metronome, which you must use. I usually sort of like, because I can play the piano, play, compose my tracks, add it all together with the effect I want, so on and so on, and go from there. But he's like, Carlo, why aren't you using metronome, so on and so on. That's how sort of not clued up I am with Cubase. I can use it and I can create something like I did with this track, but I'm not proper, you know, talking about mastering tracks, making them sound good, so on and so on. Stereo audio, left, right, Dolby surround, all that crap. So yeah, big shout out to Rick Wayne. He is an absolute legend. I did collaborate with him on this track. That's the vocals you can hear in that track. If you check back to my last video, the teaser, I will be trying to get an interview with Rick, sit down here discussing some future plans with him. Hopefully he's going to be collaborating with me on more of the soundtrack, because he is absolutely fantastic when it comes to music production. I will post a link to his very tiny YouTube channel in the description below, but the guy's always very, very busy. He's got really not a lot of time for YouTube, so but he's able to sort of project any voice he wants. So he can sing soul, he can sing R&B, he can sing ragga, he can sing hip hop, he can sing rap. It's just incredible. So being able to collaborate with him on future projects is going to be absolutely insanely cool. At the moment, I'm just working on some sound effects for my film, even though I'm not shot it yet. But I sort of want to get a scratch audio down with some ideas, and because I know what the film is, obviously, because I've wrote it. Script's absolutely finished, which is great. But getting scratch audio down is quite important, so I can get a rough idea of how I want the sound to look and how I want the picture to look. Visually, the picture, I've got it nailed in my head, which is great. Started storyboarding, which is great. So all that good stuff will be coming soon. I promise. I'm just got a lot going down at the moment. I'm trying to get this content out to you guys as quick as possible, but as good quality as possible at the same time. So I don't sort of want to rush because I want them to be really good. So Hackintosh High Sierra is delayed, the installer, and I'll explain why. And I think you will forgive me for this. Now, I did have a beta installation done. I was going to upload that to you guys because obviously the original file is not being released yet, and I was going to release a Clover version of that and a Charmeleon version of that. Now, as you guys know, I went away, but I had the OS running 100% stable. It was performing great, Final Cut, all that good stuff. It was working really well. I powered down, because when I go away, I powered down all my system from the mains. I powered down the whole house, so there's no fires and stuff. It's just purely for safety. And when I got home and I powered up the Hackintosh, which had Mac High Sierra on it, it wouldn't start up. Not the system, the bootloader. The bootloader would not start up. There was kernel panics, the whole lot, which tells me that OS is not, that Hackintosh is not 100% stable. It just drove me up the wall. I did get it working in the end, but it's not a bootloader that I want to bring to you guys, because obviously if I bring it to you guys and it messes up, you know, when you power down your system, or you have to move your computer and remove it from the mains, you're going to be screaming at effing and blinding. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for the full release of Mac High Sierra. I am going to create the bootloader for you guys because I know how to do it straight away. I need to do some tests on the power down. So what I mean by that is basically unplugging the tower or the computer from the socket. Yeah, this is the problem I had with the beta installation, and I didn't realize that was going to happen. I unplugged it when I went away, powered down my system. When I got back a week later, unplugged my system back in, the one with Hackintosh, see if everything was cool, fired it out, got kernel panics. I got the circle with a line through it. Something's not sitting right. So there's files in the actual OS or in the Hackintosh which are removing themselves. I don't know how. Maybe it's something to do with the CMOS battery. I don't know, but it's something I need to figure out to make sure it's 100% rock solid for you guys. I'm not going to bring you guys rubbish. I would not do that. I would rather it be spot on, so you can go, yep, I'm really happy. Thanks a lot, Carl. So on and so on. So I hope that makes sense for you guys. A lot of still cool stuff coming to the channel. I'm still working on the Blackmagic Cinema camera video. It's been stuck in my desk in the corner here for a couple of months now. I've got other projects that I'm working on at the moment that I need to sort of tidy up and get finished for clients. And once that's done, guys, I promise you this video will come, and I need to start shooting that short film Schizophrenia, which my short film Schizophrenia, and obviously take you along for the ride as well. So there's going to be plenty of behind the scenes of how I shot it to give you guys ideas, and obviously when I'm doing it, I'm learning as well. So it's not a case of I'm showing you something to teach you. When I'm shooting a short film, I'm learning as much as you're learning, and that's the way I want to play it on this channel. We learn together. Obviously when I'm releasing the videos of the behind the scenes, I want you guys to drop comments in the description below and say, Carl, you should have shot it like this, or placed the camera like this, so on and so on. Color grading, sound, audio, mixing, you name it, we're going to be covering it. It's going to be one mental long series of videos, but hopefully it's going to be great fun. There's going to be quite a few After Effects, special effects shots in this picture. I made sure that when I wrote the script, I wanted quite a few special effect shots in it, which obviously are going to come to you within tutorials, which is going to be great. And yeah, I just think it's going to be fantastic and really exciting to shoot. So as always, guys, thanks for listening. Hopefully I've got a video coming in the next couple of days, a couple of tutorials in the next couple of days for you guys. I'm not going to say too much. I want it to be a little surprise for you, but some things, some tutorials that are going to benefit you within your film productions. I want to try and create tutorials that you're going to use and use regular, if that makes sense. Something which you're going to need to use in your production all the time, visual effects wise, if you create visual effects for your films and for your shorts. So I hope that makes sense. So as always, guys, thanks for listening. And like I always say, guys, if you have enjoyed this video, a like rating would definitely be appreciated. And if you're not subscribed to the Film It VFX Studios channel, hit that subscribe button down below. And if you look just below it there, or next to it, shall I say, there's a little bell. Click on that bell, and that will let you guys know when I release a new video up to the channel, so you can watch it first. So as always, guys, thanks for listening. And as always, I'll play a bit of this and catch you in the next video. Ciao, ciao, guys.